Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon of the Endless. And here we are now on floor 11. How far we've come. We only have 2 exits from our first elevator room here, which is good for us. Generally, I like having these 2 exit rooms, but we're starting with only 12 dust, which means we're going to be really hard-pressed to keep ourselves going here. We'll see what happens. We got a good amount of food and industry and whatnot ready to move forwards, but let's get 'em moving. This is a good first room. Give us some free science. 10 free science, in fact. It's got a large node here and several small nodes we can build up on. I'm thinking we're probably going to want an industry generator here again, though. It's a good first build, and we can put it in the first room, which is always good. We'll grab everybody except for the warden here, so we can move on and hopefully survive here. Another good-looking room here. 8 dust. Oh, that could not have been better. That could not have been better. We've now got ourselves enough dust to power 2 rooms, which means we can actually make a secure room here, so the warden is safer. So that's awesome. In here, I think we're probably going to throw down a food replicator. Giving ourselves the ability to actually level ourselves up still sounds good to me. If we level you up again, you don't get much. So, who do we level up instead? We only have enough for really 1 affordable level up. And none of them seem particularly amazing. I think we're going to level up Jalari, though, because she's definitely the one who gets in harm's way the most, it seems, recently. She takes the most damage, so we'll level her up. Oh, interesting. So she actually powers up her passive ability at this next level. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I believe the character levels go up to 15, so we're probably not going to hit the maximum before we finish the floor, but it's interesting to see. Alright, well, we're going to throw down some defenses in here, because I have a feeling we're going to need some. So let's grab a tear gas, let's grab a pepper spray, and we'll throw down another prisoner prod, another Tesla module in here. A lot of resources just spent on upgrades, but those should help us not die a horrible death. So, let's open a door, and let's see what happens. 5 dust and some bad guys. Alright. Those ones target modules, which means they're particularly nasty if we're counting on our modules to do a lot of work while we're not around. But we're going to keep moving and seeing what we can find here. Well, we found a stele. What is this? Ooh, that's interesting. The monsters ignore the heroes on the floor. That's actually a bad thing, because if they run straight for our crystal, we can't do anything about it. We can't stop them, because they'll be ignoring us. There's 4 more dust. Still not quite enough to run anything. We found another stele. Okay, now the module power is going up, and our hero power is down for 7 turns. That is a nasty one. That's a really nasty one. Alright, let's open this side instead. What's over here? There's the science device. Alright, we do get enough to power something else, though. Might power this room for now. Or this one. We'll go up in this direction. What can we do with the science machine, though? We can get ourselves a viral injector, claymore mine, suppressive firebot, or emergency generator. None of those sound particularly amazing, especially since the emergency generator is super expensive. 80 industry to power a single room without actually having the dust to do it. I don't know. Exactly, if you need this generator, you probably have an emergency, as it says. I'm not sure if it's worth even researching that, because it costs so much research. We'll grab the viral injector, because that one seems like it's reasonably useful, and it's also cheap. And we'll pop open the next door here, which should cause an invasion to happen. There's another science artifact. Alright, well that's not quite what I was looking for, but you know what, we'll make do. Still no invaders happening, though, which is unusual. Guess we're gonna head up this way. I'd love to throw down some other modules, especially science-wise, so we can get ourselves what we need. But at the moment, I'm tempted to just look around. This is a big area with very little dust in it. And it's full of nasty bad guys since we have literally no strength at all. Alright, we're gonna need to throw down some more weapons in here because we do not have enough to defend ourselves. Since they're ignoring us still, I think? No, I think the ignoring module already wore off. So that's good, we're just weak. We have to rely on our modules to do most of the work now. Let's throw another Tesla in here. We need to get our heroes back over here to stop them from quickly overrunning us. They're already back through here. Okay, we gotta get in here and protect our Warden Mormish. He's taking damage fast. Holy cow. Alright, let's hold the line here. Mormish is still taking damage. We're gonna quickly heal him. Super expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now we're going to go Warcry and Psycho Killer. Should draw all the attention off of the rest of our heroes onto them, so we should be able to take these guys out in no time. Okay, that was expensive as far as upgrades go, but we survived, and that's the important thing. This is a nasty thing. This floor is not friendly at all. Alright, we should throw something down in here if we're going to leave this room powered. We're going to put in our Science Creator 4. Fancy looking device. And we're also going to probably throw down some prisoner prods in this room. And why not? Pepper spray as always. Pepper spray is a good tool I have on hand. Alright, I can't wait for this to wear off. Not having the ability to use our actual hero firepower really sucks. Alright, let's check another door. This place just goes on forever. A self-powered room is a nice find, though. Very nice find. The viral injector is unlocked, so let's run back this way and see if we can give ourselves another upgrade. This is looking nasty, though. We can get an Industry Generator 4 if we wait a little bit longer. Tesla Module 3 would be really good, or Pepper Spray 4. Either of those are really important. That's a 70. But it's because it takes a half second off the cooldown and makes the monsters last for 30 seconds. This just seems like such a good thing. This puts 6 more damage on the Tesla Module, though. Also good. Either of these seems like it'd be a good use of our time. I think we're gonna grab the Pepper Spray 4, because that one seems like it'd be quite handy to have. We already rely heavily on the power of the Pepper Sprays to turn the tides here. So let's grab that upgrade. Make it last for longer. Alright, well. Back over this way we go. We're gonna check these side rooms next. Hopefully this Stell burns out soon. 4 more dust and a free item. What do we get? 99 gig eviscerator. Well, I think we've already got one of exactly that equipped already. No, this one's worse. Yeah, this is a lower quality one, which means it's probably not going to be comparable for Ness. Not really. A 15 DPS drop is significantly worse. Yeah. Alright, so that's not any good to us. Hopefully we can find a shop on this store we can sell some of this stuff to. This is looking worrying, though. There's just so many rooms that we can't successfully guard. This door is probably going to trigger an invasion round. It does have a treasure chest in it, though. What do we get? A tutu. A purple tutu. Is this any good? 14 defense and 5 speed? Probably not. I don't think anybody who can wear it would really benefit that much from it. We get 4 more defense and 5 more speed on whoever, if we put it on him. Guard uniform, is it better than that? It does seem like it's basically just better than the guard uniform. Takes a bonus to speed instead of a penalty to speed, gives you more defense, doesn't give you as much health, but I'm going to give you the tutu instead. Congratulations, Gork. You are now the prettiest of all the dancers at the ball. Alright, let's get you back over here because I'm expecting to get hit this turn. No, nothing's here. Okay. Okay, well, I don't like this. There's just so much unpleasantness on this floor. Let's open this room. There's 6 dust. That's good. Hostile creatures are located, though. Are we getting ambushed, or are we just fighting in here? We're getting ambushed, as I suspected. Run. Thankfully, we should be able to get some of these guys fighting each other, but this is going to be unpleasant for sure. Our modules are already taking damage from all these guys' attacks. Alright, we need to find a way to deal with them. We're going to shrapnelize them. There we go. That is a really handy ability. It just shreds those guys. I didn't think Shrapnelizer would be that good, but it is pretty powerful. It is pretty powerful. Alright, we've got Psycho Killer again ready if we need more firepower. How's it looking? You're looking pretty wounded there. I don't really want to War Rider you, but I'm going to War Rider you because it gives you personal defense without affecting everybody else. So it makes you personally harder to kill, but doesn't waste our resources. I'm going to burn 1 heal on you. 10 food for the heal. Wow. Probably didn't need that, but you know what? I would rather use it and not need it than not use it and need it. Let's come up here quickly and repair this stuff. We have enough to power 1 more room, so what do we want to power? Something, hopefully, that we can put some useful modules in. That's the science generator. Is it still generating science? Pepper Spray 4 is already unlocked. So let's send people in here to take a look at this. We could get... Oh, I don't really want any of these. The science cannon, I'm guessing, would be a powerful late-game weapon if we actually saved up science for it. But we've been burning our science on a lot of different upgrades, so this hasn't really become relevant to us. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Like, if we dedicated our resource growth here with the Warden to boosting our science, then we could make this thing pretty powerful, I'm sure. But it's still got a 2.5 second attack cooldown, or whatever that unit is. I don't really want any of these other than the industry generator, so I'm probably just going to leave the science alone for this floor now. Alright, so... Okay, I know, I got it. We could go over this way, then? I don't want to explore too far. We could throw down another thing in here, though. It's probably a good idea, because this actually connects to everything else. Then we can maybe count on this to not be destroyed instantly. So we're going to throw a tactical heads-up display in there, or horribly unergonomic display, rather. We're also going to throw in our other standard defenses. This is why we put all of our points into super industry right now, so we can afford to keep throwing down all these things, because realistically, we kind of need them in order to be able to keep ourselves alive. And then we're going to maybe throw down some other items in here as well. We could do another tactical heads-up display and go for the double, like the 50% damage boost, especially because the Stell's gone now. We're actually doing full damage. Or we could go for more resources. And I think I'm going to throw down another industry generator just to give us a slightly better edge still on being able to keep what areas we can actually get into protected. So we're going to throw down one of them, and we're going to throw down again some defenses along the same lines. Pepper spray, and we're going to go 2 Tesla modules in here. And we're already basically out of industry, so we're going to have to hopefully make some more pretty quickly here. Let's go grab Team 1. You guys are going to come over this way and move onwards. Moving on up. Self-powered room. Okay, well, that's a nice find. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but definitely potentially useful. And there's the ambush coming. Let's get over here. Jalari is does a really good job of blocking enemies from damaging our systems or for getting to our core, since they're so much faster than everybody else. Takes a ton of damage, though. Ton of damage. Let's Warcry here. You attacking our systems here? You exploded from the looks of it. Alright, I won't complain about that then. Gotta protect our people using Warcry. Warcry is good, but the 3-room cooldown on it makes me wary of using it because we don't want to waste it. Heroes over this way. We're gonna open one of these doors next. This area is huge. Alright, we have enough dust now to open up one more room safely, or rather to protect one more room. Might want to do one of these, because if we can make this whole area safe for now, that would be really nice. Let's power up this one, then we can throw something else in here. We're getting up to pretty expensive nodes, though. They're already 45 each. Might not be worth rushing another one of these, but I might throw in another tactical HUD, because it doesn't scale with the others. I think they add together, too. We'll do it. Should give us the edge over these guys. And an invasion's happening. Let's get back over here. They are moving fast. Wow. Alright. They're also really wailing on us, too. There's a lot of these guys. Okay, this hurts. We are going to hold the line on this one. Definitely worth holding the line. Shrapnelizer is not ready yet, still on cooldown. We're going to Psycho Killer here, and we're going to Armchair General, I think. Because there's no monsters left in there now? No, so we're going to throw on the Armchair General, maybe. I don't even know if it's worth it right now. We'll see if we need it. And now that you're in this room, Elise, you are going to Turtle Mode. That way you should be a lot safer from damage. We should be able to kill these guys without needing anything else. Let's see. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Took a lot of upgrades there, but we made it through. Are these things damaged? Those are, but nothing else is. Alright. Let's quickly send Elise up here to go repair that. And we'll keep going. Now, I think in theory it would be better for us if we had maybe another hero generating super resources, because then we'd be able to do more things more quickly. But I kind of like the setup we have here. We have one person who can get around quickly to go intercept with ambushes. We have 2 heavy hitters. This is a dead end, which is good to find. Ken, that monster just hurt me. It was nice. Where'd it go? Come back. I don't think I've seen this hero before, but we have a pretty solid party already. I don't really want to mess with it. And send you guys back over this way. You're gonna die a really uncomfortable death, Ken. I'm sorry to say. Okay, so we're probably gonna look over this way because this area is currently safe for us, and I really don't want to mess with it. We do have enough power to actually run this room as well now. There's nothing much in there, though, so it's not ideal, but I shouldn't complain because we now have this area pretty well locked down, which is awesome. Let's go check over this side. He's masochist. Yeah, well, if he's a masochist, that would make sense. Alright. Let's check out this side and see what we find over here. This is probably going to trigger an ambush wave. 6 dust is good dust, though. Back over here, ambush wave? Yup, ambush wave. Somehow I could just tell there was going to be one. Alright, you need to War Rider and get over there quickly to stop them from just absolutely destroying our unfortunate Warden. We do have a lot of firepower, though, which is good. Alright, we should be okay here. We're dealing damage real fast. Man, we do some serious damage here. Those double tactical HUDs definitely seem to really buff us. 178 damage there, 184 damage there, 202 damage there. That is some massive attack power. Awesome. Alright, so everything's fixed up again. We could keep going this way. We're almost enough dust to power another room. So in theory we could go over this way and hope to get dust and hopefully power that room. This we know is going to make a loop now, which we don't necessarily want since this whole area is currently safe. Are you dead? No, but you did drop a dust. Jalari, go pick up that dust. That'll give us enough to power the next room regardless. That is pretty nice. Alright, and Jalari back over here, please. Any other dust got left behind? No, we're looking pretty good. I keep forgetting I can use the arrow keys to scroll through the rooms, even though I'm currently doing it. Alright, we're going to come up this way. We're going to power the room up through here, and we'll see what we get. Let's investigate. More dust. That's good. Nothing in here, and no large nodes, so we can't put anything big. Is that another invasion wave coming? No, the 4 waves incoming was from previous message, I suppose. Okay, so we don't have quite enough to open another one over here safely, but that's not bad. We might run over this way and check this door, see if there's anything else in that direction. We're getting further and further away from our core here, which is getting a little bit more dangerous, but we have a pretty solid branch here, which is safe, and we do have some good defenses in these 2 rooms. Plus, we have the Warden in here, so he should stop anybody who's trying to come through here anyway, and he still has all the benefits of the other research devices in here. Let's just check this science machine, see if it's any different. It's the same, that's what I thought. Okay, well, we'll ignore that. We might get the industry generator later. For now, though, we're going to come down to the end here, and we're going to hit this door and see what it does. This one is almost certainly going to cause an ambush, though. We've done a bunch of them in a row now. Well, we found the merchant. That's actually really good for us. Alright, with the merchant, he's selling a bunch of swords we can't use, guns we don't need, and guns that are not as good as the guns we've already got. Okay, well, that's, fine. I mean, all the things... He's got 3 of literally identical weapons. They are all purple, which means they're all, like, the highest quality of that weapon you can get, but we can't use these swords, so they don't benefit us. I've already got a better one in my inventory, although it doesn't sell for as much, for whatever reason. Probably just because selling is never as valuable. But, yeah, that's interesting. We can get a ton of food here, though, which would be good for leveling our people up more. Do we have anybody who's not equipped with ideal things for them? You have the battlefield injector now. You already have the repair and operate abilities on your own, so you don't need this tools belt, so we can sell that. This Gatling gun is just not as good as anything else we have. Neither is this 99 gig eviscerator. This is no good, this is no good, and this is no good. So we got a ton of food there, which is awesome. That's almost enough. That's definitely enough for 3 level ups, I'd say. So we can level everybody up to 9. We can level somebody up to 10. Ness, if I level you up, you get the ability to level up your shrapnelizer. That's kind of worrying, because that still does damage everybody. Mormish, if I level you up, your level 10 upgrade upgrades your dust function. Well, that doesn't help us, because this only seems to help monsters in the room you're in. And that doesn't benefit us, because you're never in the same room as monsters. Or at least almost never. I also like how the picture here is somebody pushing him in his chair. We have 1 level 10 upgrade we can do. It seems like giving it to Gork is not as good as giving it to anybody else. We're going to give it to Jaleri, though, because this seems to double up her attack power bonus, which seems like it could be really nice. So let's do this. This gives her more defense, more damage, and this benefit... Wow, plus 12 attack power from killed monsters instead of plus 8, so that's 50% more powerful, and the dust loot probability for monsters is now higher, because it's now only reducing 15% instead of 20. That seems really good. Okay, that was some good trading there, merchant. I approve. You also have a full inventory of junk now. Well, you can believe for sure that if we find more junk, we'll come back to you. For now, though, I kind of want to run back this way, because I'm expecting an ambush. Still no ambush, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we'll go one more door in this direction. This is a dead end. Good. 6 more dust and the exit. Oh. Oh, well then. We actually have a route to the exit already. That could be good. We're going to want to try and not just take that exit route, but it's good to have it. Because in theory, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors, and there's no other branches, which means we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have everything we need, and that one's already powered too, so it's actually only 5 rooms. That's amazing, actually. That's real good. Alright, well, we have enough power now to open another door in our safe zone, so we're going to send our heroes over this way, and we'll go see what we can get from over this way. There's also everything down below the door. There's all kinds of opportunities still available to us. Small room. Nothing in it. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. And they're already here. Alright. Let's, War Rider, get down there. We need to get down there pronto. Oh, they're already in the next room. That's not what we wanted. Okay, you need to get in here. And you need to help. You're going to hold the line here to protect us. The other 2, that is group 3, you guys are going to stay in this room to stop them from leaving. They're already destroying most of our weapons. Looks like Jaleri is just cleaning house, though. I can't tell if this buff is actually adding to her DPS or not. I can't tell if it adds specifically to the number or if it's just added through some temporary magical means. And there are more enemies still coming. Alright, well, they had a long way to walk, I suppose. Now time to do all the repairs. Having that repair ability is definitely good. Means that on the fly, wherever our key defenses are, we can keep them going. I feel kind of bad about putting defenses all the way up here, though, because we're not really taking advantage of them. Okay, so now we have the option of exploring further and potentially opening these areas up to enemies, which is fine, because we do have defenses here. Or, trying for other strategies. I think we're going to go open these doors over here, though, because, like I said, we do have defenses in all of these rooms, so it should be safe enough. We can take advantage of what we've done already, and we have plenty of industry now, so I'm actually going to move you from here. Oh, of course, our food replicator is right in the line of fire again. Does operating a tactical HUD give us more damage? I don't know. Probably. Probably. I am going to send you over to the science machine first at least, and from there you're going to give us the industry generator upgrade that we would like. Analyze, there we go. It's going to take all of the science that we've got, so I'm also going to stick you in here so you can get us some more science so we can do more things. And everybody else, we are going to investigate through this door. Okay, it just completes the loop. It does have a treasure chest in it, though. What has it got? An orange jumpsuit with green quality. These are interesting items. 21 defense and 5 speed. Orange and spring-loaded, it jumps very far and very fast. This sounds like a direct upgrade to the tutu we've got on already. Yep, it's just a better version of it with more defense. Alright, you're no longer wearing a tutu, Gork. I'm sure you're happy about that. You've got your orange jumpsuit and you're ready to go. Let's get our team back over here pronto, because they're probably going to be running straight at us. Thankfully, mind control is slowing these guys down. And we should be able to deal with most of them over here. If they're damaging the warden too much, we can always keep people in the room with him. Alright, we're taking a bit of damage here. It's somewhat unpleasant. So we're going to buff up our damage. We're going to throw down the Psycho Killer 2. Jalari, don't you be dying on me now. It's a lot of food for me to be giving you. You're too valuable for this. Get out of there. Alright, and there's a spawner down here that we're going to have to go deal with way at the end of the path. So, we are going to go deal with said spawner. We're going to send group 3 all the way down to here, which is where the spawner is, and Jalari, you are going to hang out in here to deal with any people that make it through. This should be okay. We should be able to rush down this thing and take it out without too much difficulty, since we do have a lot of firepower. Even one person would have been enough, it looks like. Okay, well, we're fully healed up again. Nastiness. We have another door we can open here. That'll get us some more resource generation for effectively free, which is always nice. I also have the ability to move this room, since it's not actually generating us anything anymore. Or at all, really. I don't even like to think about how much of this level we still haven't even touched down below. I do notice the waves are getting significantly more dangerous, though. Is this room defended? No. That one isn't either, even though it does have a node in it. Okay, well, we're over here. Let's go check out this door. We do have the ability to cut and run if need be. But there's so much loot to be had. Industry Generator 4 is unlocked, and we got a first aid kit, a blue one. This gives us health regeneration, and I believe it gives the entire party health regeneration, which is quite nice. Now, I don't know if I want you to have this battlefield injector or not, because although this gives you speed, this would give you health regeneration, would give everybody else health regeneration as well. I might swap it for the mil-spec bracelets, though, because keeping you alive, Jalari, would be nice, but you do lose defense to take those bracelets off, which is not really what we want. Grim Fairy Tales are important here. The Photon Decelerator is quite nice here as well, giving you Scamper, because you're already slow. I think it's got to be Talak who takes something here. I like her having Repair, so I might keep... Oh, I should have given her the other tools belt. Why does she have this garbage one on when I had a good one in my inventory? That was kind of dumb. Did I repair these as well? I didn't. Uh-oh. We might lose some turrets this turn, because I didn't actually bother repairing them. If we throw the first aid kit on you, I believe this gives us the Yes, health regeneration plus 10 in powered rooms for all of her allies, which is a very, very nice thing to have, so that our whole party actually has a better chance of staying alive. Taking off the battlefield injector just reduces her her speed, really. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. It's also only indicating what would happen if you replaced the first item here. Because this thing would make her a little bit faster, give her a little bit more wit, but she's already reasonably fast. She's actually significantly slower than you now that you have the orange jumpsuit. I forgot about that. And the photon decelerator. You're pretty fast now, Gork. She is definitely the slowest person on our team now. I don't know what to do with that. But we're going to pause here. We need to get our heroes back to safety because they need to be able to help us out. We are going to be taking a wave of attackers here, and they're all going to be going straight for our warden. We can't have that now, can we? Get back here. Alright, we are going to leave you in this room. You're going to keep walking to this room. Good. Jalari is already here, and taking damage like a mad person already. I'm tempted to hold the line here. I would do Armchair Commander, except for the fact that he's got enemies in his room still. I kind of want to move you, Gork, down here, actually, and Warcry you. That's what we'll do. We'll put you in here. Gork, you're going to move down to here, and you're going to Warcry to protect the leader here, and that should also protect our weapons. You Warcry, and they shouldn't be able to attack anybody other than you. There is another summon spawner over there, so we're going to have to watch out for that. No more enemies up top there. We're okay. Warcry is doing its job. Alright, so we have to go run all the way down this hallway, so we're going to do just that. You are going to come back in here and repair these buildings. You are going to run down to the spawner, which is here. And Jalari, you're going to go with him. Uh-oh, that's a lot of enemies still left. Thankfully, they're chasing these guys for whatever reason, so we should be able to clear this room. There we go, they're dead. And run back this way now. No, you two. You two, back over this way. Hello, wizards. You're no match for me. Nor my army of towers. Alright, so we're getting all the repairs done here, that's good. We don't have as much wit, which I believe means we make our repairs slower. Either that or it's just slow when there's enemies on the field to do repairs on the fly. Possibly that as well. Okay, so there's plenty more places to explore here. I'm tempted to keep going. We're not actually really at risk yet, although they are starting to throw nastier things at us. All of our towers are repaired, which is good. Let's come over this way and check what's up this top room. I'm going to actually send only Jalari up, so that it doesn't spawn anything behind us. There's 4 dust and a bunch of enemies. Okay, let's send some friends up here to fight them with them. Good, good. Alright, nothing else over there. We found a dead end. That's always good. Let's get our people over this way then. We're watching the map to check out for any invasions that are happening. We have enough power to run one more room. I don't know if it benefits us really to do anything over here, though. We'll hold it for this area. Jalari, you're going to be our scout again. Let me get you to open this one. And we found some free food. Well, okay. We'll power this room. And we check, are there invasions coming? No. Okay, well you can stand here then. Interesting. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to grab... I don't really want to grab you. I'll grab Jalari, run them down to the science machine briefly, because that way we can see if there's anything else interesting on offer. Upgrades to the tools we've been using most of this run-through would be good. We can get a Tesla module upgrade, or we can save up for a food replicator upgrade. Either of those would be good. I think we're going to go for the Tesla upgrade, though, right now, because more firepower would be great. That seems like it's probably a good choice. This room could be set up for defense. It isn't currently. Thing is, anything we set up for defense in this line is not going to help us on the run to the exit, but we have a ton of resources now. I'm not too worried. I should probably get generating more food, though. Because, we're gonna need food if we plan on leveling our heroes much more. That's a dead end, alright. It also has a dust factory in it. Okay, these can, I think, either give you free dust in exchange for 30 industry, or they can spawn enemies. I don't know what this bring wealth or death means. If somebody dies from this, I'll be so mad. 26 dust is what we got. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Power all this. Alright, guys, get back down here. Jaleri, you need your War Rider. Oh, no. Okay. War Rider, go. We want to get defenses down here to protect Mormish. That's what it is. I always get his name mixed up because of Game of Thrones. We're going to send Jaleri all the way down into here, actually, to stop them all from rushing into Mormish's room. Gork, you are going to go right down to here, and you are going to go here. Wow, Mormish. Wow, don't die on me. This might be bad. Look at the damage they're taking. Holy cow. Okay, so we need to hold the line here. Warcry, rather. Warcry and Gork. To protect Mormish, who is getting wrecked. We're going to Psycho Killer as well. I kind of want to hold the line just to make sure that you don't die. You're taking a lot of damage there too. Wow, a ton of damage. Okay, keep moving. This is not safe. Look how short bursts I have to do of time. We may need to book it. We may need to book it to the exit soon. We are taking a lot of hits. A lot of hits. Jaleri, you're not dying today. But look how many enemies there are. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to stay much longer. We've explored only, like, the top half of the map. I have no idea how much might be lying down below. But I don't think it's safe for us to wait much longer. We did find a dust factory, which means we have way more dust now than we did a second ago. But, like, the madness of what's going on right now is crazy. Where are you? Where are you? Did you even make it back here? I have no idea where you are on the map. You're right there. I can't even see your health bar. There's just too much going on. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. You're still holding the line and you're taking a ton of damage. I could turtle mode you, but I want you to get to this room so that you can actually help. You've used all your abilities. You could do something, but nothing really relevant. This is hurting bad. You're still Warcried, which means you've still got mega defense, but you're still taking a ton of damage. This is what the food is for. This is what the food is for. Alright, now she's here, so we should be able to hopefully protect Jaleri. We'll send Jaleri out of the room. Now that she's in the room. She is going to engage Turtle Mode, and then Shrapnelize. In here, these guys are basically done, I think. And the Shrapnelize should kill them all. Oh, that was a scary one. That was a lot of hurt that just flew our way, and all of our abilities are on cooldown now. We probably just want to get out of here. Probably. I mean, I could probably afford to open one, maybe two more doors, but this is just bad business all around. I think what we're gonna do is fully protect our exit path, so if at any point here we decide we need to cut and run, we have the chance to try and cut and run. This room isn't being used for anything, so I can depower it as well. We're gonna go explore one door below here, just to see how, like, if it looks like it's gonna go miles down. But we'll see. Jaleri, you're gonna quickly check the science machine and see if there's anything good for us here. Still needs 2 more doors for that. Okay, so that's probably not going to be done on this floor. What do we see here? We're also in the door room, which is the important thing. Oh, baby. This thing goes down forever. Goes down forever. Alright, well, at least we're close to the core here still. We have enough dust to protect this room when we open it. So let's open one more. If we can find, you know, treasure or something, that would be good. Treasure? Well, that's good. What do we get? We got a frag grenade, a purple item as well. This is a defense plus 10, attack power plus 8 item, which is better than the mil-spec bracelets we're carrying. Just a straight upgrade. So I'll give you these instead. The frag grenade is a silly description as well. Created as a counter weapon that frags incoming grenades, it can also counteract some projectiles. I don't think that's quite what they meant, but whatever. So, we need to get our team back over here. They have a spawner over there. Ugh. Alright, team. They're coming at us from those sides. We're going to get you guys over this way. Lots of enemies over here. This is bad business. We may need to not be doing this anymore. Let's get you back here with everybody else. Oh boy. Gotta be careful here, because if anybody starts taking all these hits, they will die really fast. Alright, Jalari's in there, everybody's in there. We don't have our abilities? We do have our abilities. We've opened a bunch of doors. Good. Hold the line. These guys should mostly be coming towards us, so we should be okay here. We activate and hold the line. We're going to activate Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 better. Alright, Mormish, back in here. You are going to power up your defense some more and heal yourself. Please stop dying so much. Please stop dying so much. I think we're okay in here now. Now these guys, are you still destroying our turrets? Yes. Alright, we might need to get some help over there soon, but gotta worry about this stuff first. Okay, everybody move up. Oh, there's another spawner? There's 2 spawners over there. Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's just get you guys straight up to this one. Have they destroyed anything in here? I can't tell. There might be one destroyed turret. Nope, there's nothing destroyed in there. Alright guys, we're gonna go chase down these spawners so we actually have a chance of living through this mess. Nothing's left behind. No, we're good. It's definitely getting crazy, but we're doing okay still. Alright, next spawner on the list. We're definitely approaching cut and run time, though. Oh boy. That was some shenanigans right there. Our path to the exit is still clear. There might be some more goods down here, though. And I want to see if maybe we can regenerate some of these powers. Those are probably on a 1-turn cooldown now. We've used so many abilities, though, I don't know if it's worth it. We're going to open one more door. The greed is real. We're going to open one more door. We have a ton of industry now. We should never have to worry about that again, really. Because we only have 1 floor left. Food and science are doing okay. Mormish, since you're not operating this thing anyway, come over here and tell us what's science available. Nothing good. Tear gas 4. Ooh, yes please. That is a huge boost. Let's grab that. Okay. We're doing good here. We've got lots of things under our belt available for use. I'm going to leave you here, Mormish. You're going to protect the food generator for now. Not that I expect that we're going to get any chance for you to be operating it again. You are really slow, miss. At least, Ness, I need to boost your speed. Do I have anything better I could give you for speed? Not that would get... No, I don't know. On the other hand, the tools belt doesn't need to be there all the time. I only need to put that one on when I want to repair something. So I'm going to give you the battlefield injector for now. Make you a little bit faster, and then we can also take advantage of whatever else we need. Alright, check this door. Is there anything cool in here? There's some free industry. Well, we'll take it. Alright, I think that's all we can afford to do. We're just gonna get out of here. We could try and keep fighting, but they're starting to overwhelm us, and I'd much rather live through this ordeal. So, we are going to send Team 3 to meet up with Mormish. I hate having to leave so many rooms unexplored, but this area was way bigger than I expected. And we do have some dust on hand, but I do not trust our ability to go much further with the way the enemies have been hitting us recently. We've been having to burn all of our abilities just to make it through alive. So, I think we're gonna call it quits on this floor, grab the crystal, and get out. Alright, start heading for the exit. They're gonna be charging us like crazy. Look at all those rooms. Alright, Tear Gas 4 is upgraded. That has some industry in it. I don't care about that. There's a chest in that room, which kind of sucks. But that's all so far. Last door of the dungeon opened. And it had a chest in it. So we missed 2 chests on this floor, but honestly, that's not so bad because it was like 5 doors left to open, and now we don't have to worry about opening them. They're all going to solve themselves. So let's get to the exit and we'll be done. All we have to do is not die before we can get to the exit. Should not be too hard. Alright, almost there. Almost there. They've already broken through our defensive lines. That's not going to be good. Let's get out. Alright, we made it. I think we're just going to hit the exit button. I don't think it's worth hanging around and waiting. Especially not when all the rooms are already opened. Alright, we're getting out. Exit time. Fantastic. Alright, so thanks for watching everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor playing some Dungeon of the Endless here for you. We leave the floor with 336 industry, 68 science, and 67 food. Took us 16 minutes to clear that floor, which had turned into like 46 minutes real time, which is crazy long. We killed 2,349 total monsters, opened 231 doors. Very nice. Alright. Why is everything in this place busted except the elevator? That's all he's got to say. So, thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you thought about in the comments. And until then, bye-bye. Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon of the Endless. So, we've made it up to floor number 12. We're very, very close to the exit, but we're getting into dire straits here. We start with only 12 dust, we have a ton of industry, but not a lot else. We have 4 rooms to choose from here in our starting location, and I think we're going to start by going to the south this time. We normally do north or west or east, we almost never start to the south, so we're going to try starting to the south and see what's down there. Hopefully there's some good rooms down here and a lot of dust, because we're going to need some, otherwise this is going to be pretty darn bad. Well, we found a bunch of baddies, and this room doesn't have a major node. That could be a big problem for us. And we also got no dust from that, so we're going to be hard-pressed to proceed much further safely. What's in here? Okay. This is bad. This is another room with no major nodes. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Let's take everybody except for the warden. There's a little bit of dust in a self-powered room. That's good. We might be able to make something happen here, but I gotta leave somebody in this room because we don't have enough power to actually protect it. Is there anything further down? We have to find something good here. Bit more dust. Okay, we can power this room then. We can bring the warden down to here instead, and we can keep going. Just going straight south. We gotta find something good. And we found the exit. Oh, well, Here's the thing. I wasn't expecting to find the exit this early. In theory, we could just try and run. We'll probably get attacked by a bunch of stuff, but we could just try and run. We can leave people in the 2 rooms here at the bottom so that they won't be able to swarm us there. Put a guard in this room to help intercept enemies coming in from the sides, although there obviously is going to be things coming from the bottom as well. And then just try and rush all the way down. So we're going to really lose out on our resources, and we're probably going to need to rush the next floor if we rush this one. Let's experiment, though. Let's see. What is through this door? Another door. And a cryo chamber. Let's see what's inside that. Activate for 20 industry. 19 food. Okay, well, that's not bad, I suppose. Still not enough to actually level up any of our remaining people, unfortunately. But, you know what? Not bad. This is definitely troublesome. I think we might actually just try and rush the last few floors. This might not work, but at the moment I'm thinking it might be our only option. Let's send you back to here. Jaleri, you're gonna run up to here. We're gonna fill this room with as many... Oh, this had a pot in it. I should have built something in there. I didn't even realize that. That was dumb of me. We're gonna throw in a tactical heads-up display, I think, and some defenses to hopefully make us survive this. What we're doing here is not probably good strategy, but I'm afraid of what they might be throwing at us on this floor, because we have no way to protect ourselves. Let's try this. Grab the crystal, Jaleri, get out. It's no greater weight than duty and honor, and open go the doors. We do get all the dust, but we don't get the resources. Okay, this place looks like it's huge. What's this? That's food. Another room here. That one is a treasure chest. Well, that's unfortunate to have missed. Look at how big this place is. My goodness. It's enormous. There's that. There's some science. Here's a treasure chest and a dead end. There's some industry. Jaleri's taking hits. More doors are opening. Wow. There's a merchant over here that we missed. What's in here? Industry again. Look how huge this place is. Wow. Everybody get into this room. Is that the last door? Yes, it is. What's inside? Science. So we only actually missed about 2 items in this whole place. But that's all the dust there was. Enough for 4 more rooms. That is madness. There's so little dust. Alright, let's get out. If we're gonna win this thing, we're gonna have to win this thing fast. Wait, that was the end? We won? Achievement unlocked, everybody goes home. Achievement unlocked, what's behind every door? We just got a bazillion achievements. I think we just won. I don't think there actually is a 13th floor. There's only 12 actual floors. Oh, we did it! Awesome. I'm probably going to tack this on to the end of the last episode then, which is already a long one. Oh man, I didn't realize that was the end. We actually made it out alive. Fantastic. Right now, if a monster offers me chocolate bar, I will let it kill me. That stage only took us 2 minutes. That's amazing. Alright. Get out is the last button. Let's click that sucker. Oh, hospitable place up here. Alright, well, with 12,276 points, we've escaped the easy mode Dungeon of the Endless. And it actually has all of our characters there, too. There's Jaleri, there's the Warden, Gork, Elise. That's really cool. We did it. Awesome. Wow, we got super lucky there. If we didn't find the door so quickly, that floor would have probably killed us. Because there's nowhere near enough dust to power it safely. Awesome. Yeah, this was the one I played on stream. Unfortunately, I died almost immediately afterwards. And then I played 3 other campaigns that got a little bit further after then. All in all, though, this was a pretty interesting run. We made it out. Fantastic. So let's see what that changes. What does that unlock? We have 1 easy mode win now. Very nice. No very easy mode wins, of course. Cool. Let us
let's take a look at what we've unlocked now. Is there anything new in the album here? This is a cool thing. It has little flavor text and pictures of all of the characters and the enemies that you meet along your journey, which is pretty interesting, and it kind of unlocks as you go. Looks like we've unlocked this ship, perhaps. So it's shown up now. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. Oh, look at that! There's the outside. That's cool. What's new things we have to unlock for a new game? Obviously, we're not going to start a new game right away, but I want to take a look and see what there is. Alright, there's still no other difficulties. Too easy and easy are the only difficulty options still. But we did unlock the infirmary pod, which is awesome. What does this do? It gives you more health, cost of healing is reduced, but you don't automatically heal. Interesting. Almost all items are turned into drugs. We have the armory pod unlocked as well. What does this one do? So I think we unlocked this one because we beat the game. I don't think we did the food thing. This one we beat because nobody died? I think that's what this one's for. That gives us 4 powerful heroes to begin with. Some weapons we begin with as well, but there's no additional heroes to be found in the dungeon. And you only start with the food module. Oh wow, you can't get offensive or industry modules. That's really interesting. So you really have to rely on just your heroes with the armory pod. Huh, what else is there? We have access to the drill pod as well for the unwinnable endless mode game. No food, industry, or science modules at the start? Wow. Okay. And we do not have the sanitary pod because of course we used pause significantly as we moved through there. Interesting. Well, we have some new options if we feel like doing another run. We'll see what you guys think of the game first, of course. If you've enjoyed the series, I may do another run through with another ship, because I'm still enjoying it. Might try and get a different crew together with one of the infirmary pod, or put some different team together with the armory pod. Either way, thank you very much for watching our series here of Dungeon of the Endless. I was not expecting to get out this early. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, bye-bye.